It's cup final day. Are you excited? I'm excited. Yes, hello, welcome on in to 11am Sports here for the Killie boys on Football Manager 21. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button for more daily Football Manager content, Monday to Friday, 11am. You've arrived at just the right time. We're playing a final today, and in the next episode will be a brand new season. So you can continue on from here if you don't want to catch up on the over 100 episodes there's already been in this series so far. Today we play our Euro Conference League final, the Euro Cup, to the third tier of European football. We play the final up against Aston Villa today in what could be our first European piece of silverware as the Kilmarnock manager. It's not the Europa League, it's not the Champions League, but it's still European competition that we could win. And all that stands in our way is Aston Villa. And here are our 11 brave men who will be going out in this final to try and bring back the European silverware to Rugby Park. Remember, we've got injuries to Bobby Thomas. We also have injuries to Tomas. There are some players unregistered because we couldn't get them all in the team, including George Pena, who's a very good central midfield player, and Anila, who will be playing at centre back because of the injury to Bobby Thomas. But he can't because he's not registered. We've also got Ryan Christie struggling for fitness. Guarino's just about maybe able to play, but he's not going to start, so he's going to get on the bench. We've got a 12-man bench today for the final. And the 11 that are starting are as follows. Morris in goal, Chara and Anderson at centre-back, Magallanes on the right and Sibley on the left. Two kind of makeshift pieces of our defence. Sibley on the left-hand side and Chara alongside Anderson. We'll see how that works. Stacey will play alongside Velasquez in the midfield today. We have a lot of people who kind of rotate alongside Velasquez, whether it be Vlalic, whether it be Pena, whether it be Hamill, lots of different players. Stacey gets the start today. Jovic plays just in front of them. He's kind of cemented that place at attacking midfield. Lambert on the right, Nketiah on the left, and Crenetta up front. Players like Guarino and Mazza at the back if you need on the bench. Vlalic, Hamill, Gulaci, Bukert, Miranda, Crawford, De La Rosa. Crawford is on the bench today, having not played a game all season for us, but he's on the bench, so you never know, he might make his season debut in the last game of the season. Who knows? But these are the 11 boys who will start the game and see if we can beat Aston Villa. It will be tricky, but we'll see what we can do. And we'll talk you through basically the whole game. I'm not going to cut in between stuff. We're going to talk the full way through. We play a 4-2-3-1 as always. Aston Villa also playing 4-2-3-1. Not many names. I know there may be Guidi Guy at left back. Is that actual Ederson in goal? And at right back they've got Dallo, formerly of Manchester United. But the boys step out there. I'm not quite sure why Eddie Nketiah was stood as the captain, because he's not. It's Morris is the captain. Gaia swings in this corner and it's cleared away and well recovered by Morris. Yeah, that was weird that Eddie Nketiah was stood like the captain when he clearly isn't. Ryan Morris is our captain. He has been all season. The 17 and now 18-year-old goalkeeper. Very young, but being our captain hopefully for years to come. And Velasquez, the vice-captain, comes forward. Nketiah into Crenetta, and it's saved by Ederson. And I don't think that is the Ederson we're thinking of. Let me just quickly check. Is it the Ederson we're thinking of? It is. It's Man City's Ederson, who's been sold to Aston Villa this season for £13 million. There we go. It is the Ederson that we think in the goal there. Some tricky players that we're playing against. This looks like some very nice looking regions as well. Or Nugents, if you're a Football Manager. They like saying Nugents, but we've got some good ones here as well. And we've got another highlight. Lambert received the ball from Magallanes. Magallanes back to Stacey. And Magallanes collects it in Jovic and Stacey. And don't lose the ball here. There could be a breakaway on if we lose it. Jovic finds Nketiah. Nketiah times it down and he scores a goal to open the proceedings here up against Aston Villa in the final of this Europa Conference League final. 2 shots, 2 on target, and we've got the opening goal. Velasquez into Jovic. Jovic plays a delightful ball over the top. Nketiah takes it down, gets past the man and shoots into the near post past Ederson. And we're up 1-0 after 20 minutes in this game, which is I'm glad to be ahead. It means if we do concede, it's not like we're behind. Gaia swings in another corner. It's headed over the bar. I think they're going to score a goal from one of these set pieces. I think they're looking dangerous there. We have had most of the ball, but Villa have had most of the shots. Gaia throws in the ball. Stacey heads it away, but Romario will chase that and get onto it. It goes back out toward Gaia. Lambert tracking him back. Boggling. That kind of trickles toward Morris. And it is gathered quite comfortably. Is that the end of the highlight, or will we get a chance? Morris plays to Chara. Chara and Sibley, two defenders, the two kind of rotational defenders, are on yellows already. And Ketia gets the ball here, though, deep inside the Villa half. Plays it out to Sibley on the left. Can he swing the ball in the box? No, he plays it back to Nketiah. Nketiah gets challenged in the box. That's going to VAR. That could very easily be a penalty. The ref's going over to see the footage, and we'll see what he thinks. It looked like a trip to me, but I'm not sure. And obviously, we're using VAR. We don't use it in the Scottish Premiership, but we are here in the Conference League. They're checking for it. Is it a penalty? They're leaving us in suspense. What's the ref going to say? No penalty, and it's a free kick. So it was a foul, but it was outside the box. And we don't even get to see what happened from the free kick because the highlight finished. That was very disappointing indeed. But you can see we're just getting to half time here. There have only been a couple of highlights in this first half, but we are up 1-0 against Aston Villa. And I'm going to say to the boys, I'm pleased with how things are going. We've got 45 minutes to hold on to this lead, possibly get a second, and win our first piece of European silverware as the Kilmarnock manager. The ball's played forward, though, from the Aston Villa defence. Boggling on the ball now. He's driven infield, finds Dupont. Dupont on the right-hand side out to Amar, and that's over the bar. Amar's got a niggle there. He might have to come off. I'm not too sure. Lambert with a free kick here, swung in toward the back post, and it's headed in by Darren Anderson. I've just punched myself in the head on the headphones as I celebrated there. Anderson gets the headed goal. He scored a couple now this season, and that was a very important one at the back post. There was three men who could have got the ball, to be honest. Chara, Anderson, or Jovic, and Anderson rose above everyone to get there before any Villa player. But Dallo with the ball on the right hand side from the throw. He drives, he swings it in, it's cleared from Chara. Out as far as Ricky, out to the left hand side, and Yosi Gaia, very good left back. Gaia gets into the box, and Bako turns in his 21st goal of the season. And as we went 2 goals ahead, it's back very, very quickly to just the one. We've not even played 5 minutes in the second half. You see Gaia got inside Lambert. That's a problem with playing Lambert on the right and Nketiah on the left. They're really strikers who are playing out wide. So they're not great defensively, but they're very good going forward. But that is 2-1. Lambert with a corner. It's swung into the box. Chara tried to win it, but it's headed away. Velasquez finds Lambert this time. Can he swing the ball in? Back to Velasquez. Velasquez to Magallanes. Magallanes, Caneta, and Jovic. And Jovic scores a goal. The 17th goal of the season for him. His first in this final. He was so important to get us to the final, remember. He scored the important goals in both legs up against our semi-final opponents, Nice. And he scored one here in the final. Lambert into Velasquez. Velasquez to Magallanes. Magallanes and Caneta, and Jovic hits that, and the keeper's rooted to the spot. Ederson, so he is. He's getting old. He can't move. And we're up 3-1. Look how exciting the start of the second half has been. There's been 3 goals in the space of 5 minutes here. But now it's starting to die down a little bit. Oh, I'm going to take a breath now because I was struggling as I'm talking through all this game. This is why I don't do it normally. I like to take a breath. But Dupont's got the ball on the right-hand side. It's swung in. Chara heads it away. But it looks like it's going out for a corner. No, Dallo collects it and plays the ball in toward Dupont. And Dupont back to Dallo. And Dallo back to Dupont. It's swung in toward Mendy. Mendy hits it, and that's his 4th goal of the season. And it's 3-2 now. There's just over 20 minutes to go. And this has been a very exciting final here at Hampden Park, remember. It's almost a home final for us here at Killie. The ball swung into Mendy. That's a nice volley, I'll be honest. We could probably have cleared it if we tried harder. But there's 20 minutes to go, and the score is now 3-2 to Kilmarnock. There's now less than 20 minutes to go. The time is ticking down. That's what normally happens. We're going to make a substitution. There's some dead players dead on their feet there. We'll bring on Gulacsi on the right for Lambert. Eddie Nketiah's had a good game, but we'll bring on Buchert for him on the left-hand side. Refresh some wing play as they're all dead on their feet. The ball goes out to the right-hand side and Dallo, and he comes all towards Sibley. Back to Dupont and Ricky here. And Ricky into Dallo. Will Dallo hit it? No, but Ricky's got the ball. He plays it into Dallo. Now Dallo hits it and it's off the post and it's cleared. But Boglin turns it in. His 14th goal of the season. There's 10 minutes to go in this game and it's now 3-3. And could it be a turnaround for Villa that makes us lose this game? It's 3-3. it's getting to the stage that I'm just like, let's just take it to extra time. It came off the post there. Chana got the challenge in, but Boglin was able to go away clear on his own and tuck that in to the open goal. And it's 3-3 here with just over. I'm going to skip this. We don't need to see it. I'm still going to make those tactical changes. Yeah, we needed to bring on some fresh legs. I'm going to say to the boy to encourage the entire team. We'll bring on Hamill for Jovic. Yes, Jovic is putting a shift. We'll bring on Hamill though in behind the striker. You see, Villa have totally dominated the shots and the expected goals in this game. There's 5 minutes added time and we've got to extra time, which means we're allowed an extra sub, which is always good for our tired legs. We'll get to the dressing room. I'll say we've been the better team. I'm not sure if that's true, but I'll go with what Tim Cahill says. You can see Aston Villa have changed the formation to play 5 at the back. We'll take off Velasquez and brings on Vlalic. Gaia with the free kick swung in and it's headed in, and Rav Vandenberg scores his 3rd goal of the season, assisted by Jose Gaia, and Villa are now 1 goal up here in extra time. I've skipped that. We're going to press Gaia if we have to. I'm going to have to change the attacking mentality and see for the last 15 minutes, the second half of extra time, what we can do. There's a highlight straight from the kickoff. Could it be a goal for us? If it's a goal for Villa, the game's basically over. But we need to get the chance here and score the goal. Sibley gets the ball on the left-hand side. He's shattered, absolutely shattered. Finds Booker. He's got fresh legs. We've got lots of fresh legs in the attacking third, remember. Hamill drives infield, comes past his man, plays it toward Cronetta, and it's cleared away by Vandenberg. And we're going to have to shout to demand more from the team. And let's look at the instructions. We're not going to work the ball into the box. We're not going to play out defence. We're going to play more direct passing at a much higher tempo, and we'll see what happens there. Oh my goodness me, there's 10 minutes left and Aston Villa have got the ball. Remember, if they score, it's basically over. We're not going to get 2 goals back here, and Anderson holds on to it. Now, can we play this more direct? We can, toward Cronetta. It's headed away though. Mendy collects it for Aston Villa here. Stacey slides in, but the ball gets cleared. Delap playing up front for Aston Villa. Now the ball's through toward Delap. Can he finish it? So it's just about safe from Morris there. And we're still in this game with 10 minutes to go. Just about in this game. There's lots of tired legs on the park now. And there's 5 minutes to go now. And Booker's got the ball. And can he run? He's some of the fresh legs. He runs forward towards that Aston Villa defence. He hits it. And that's a wasted opportunity, really. Oh, he was greedy there, but there's a chance. Look how many players we have in the Aston Villa half here. Can we do anything with this? Mendy with it now, coming forward. Can we intercept the ball, challenge it, and take it back up the other end of the field? Gaia on the ball now, comes down the line. Gulacsi wins it. Oh, but Romario's got the ball back after the challenge, and the ball's cleared away. Can Booker win this ball? And come on, get back up the other end of the field. They're playing 3 centre-backs now, which is proven to be difficult for Cronetta to break down. Mendy with the ball in the middle now, into Bacco and Dallo, and Bacco's got through, and can he score? He can. And that's the European dream over, I think. I don't think we have much of a chance. Let's go into tactics and subs and make some changes. We don't have any personnel to change, but we can throw some people up front, I suppose. Let's move Sibley into that midfield alongside these players. Come on, let's do it. It doesn't want to do it for some reason. Sibley go into the middle there. Vlalic, he's a centre mid only. Daniel Stacey can play attacking mid. Let's get some extra players at attacking mid then. I don't know what to do. Magallanes in the middle of the field as well. Let's get him as a ball winning defend, and Vlalic can play as an advanced playmaker on attack. I think it's I don't think we're going to do anything here, but I've tried. I've pushed players further forward, and we'll see what happens. Skip that. There's 3 minutes left in the game. Villa have totally dominated in terms of shots if you look at it, and they probably deserve their win, which they're going to have here as they step onto the podium here at Hampden to collect the Conference League trophy. We are runners-up, unfortunately, in our first European final. We showed a great game. We were up very early on in the game. We were up 3-1 at one point as well, but we've just kind of thrown it away at the end here, and you can see they celebrate by lifting that trophy to Aston Villa. The claret and blue confetti lands on the pitch, and we just have to watch from the sidelines. Unhappy, sad. Probably we should be proud, though, of taking Aston Villa. And a very, very good team from the English Premiership, remember. The money that's down there compared to Scotland is significant. We've taken them to extra time here in our first European final. Some of these boys deserve a well done. The ratings maybe don't look great, but definitely deserve a well done. And we'll say to them, you know what? I'm just going to say I can't fault any of your performances there. I can't say that I'm unhappy with them. It's disappointing, definitely. But we've lost 5-3 on aggregate. Remember, at one point we're up 3-1, but Mendy and Bogelin getting late goals, and then Vandenberg and Backel getting them in extra time to win the game for Aston Villa. A 5-3 win after extra time, and we are runners-up in the Euro Cup 2, the European Conference League. So overall, looking at our competitions, you can't see the Scottish Premiership because of the relegation playoff that's happened, but we finished third in the Premiership. We got to the final of the Euro Cup 2, knocked out in the fifth round of the Scottish Cup by Hibs, and Hamilton Academical knocked us out of the Betfred Cup in the second round as well. All in all, I would say a fairly successful season. If you look at the club vision, B-, they're fairly happy with our performance. And they want us to continue to qualify for the Euro Cup through the leagues. We'll come in third each year, which I think is the minimum we want, and is what we can do as well going forward. But we leave this episode on a disappointment of losing that Euro Cup 2 final. But you know what? Please do leave a like. We got to a final. We nearly did it in Europe, but not quite. And we'll need to try harder next time. And tomorrow, you will see what we do in the off-season to try and improve this squad to get us to do it slightly better next time as well. If you have enjoyed this episode and you're looking forward to the rest of this series as we continue through more seasons, then please do leave a like on the video. It really does help out the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's a perfect time to do it. We've got a new season starting tomorrow, the 2029-30 season starting tomorrow. So it's a perfect time to subscribe and follow the series if you're not already. And until the next video, we'll see you then.